The top 10 locations to go to in Japan. 1. Tokyo. Tokyo is a city all the time attaining into the destiny, pushing the bounds of what's possible on densely populated, earthquake-inclined land, adding ever taller, sleeker structures. It is Japan's top spot for modern art and structure, popular culture, buying, ingesting and amusement, and a tie with Kyoto for dining. But greater than every other site, it's the town itself that enchants visitors. It is a sprawling, natural thing, stretching as a long way as the attention can see. Constantly converting and with a diverse collection of neighborhoods, no two reviews of Tokyo are ever the equal. Making plans tip. Tickets for sumo, kabuki and Giants baseball games generally cross on sale 1 to 2 months earlier. The Imperial Palace and Ghibli Museum are different popular sites that require previous making plans. 2. Kyoto. First rate for traditional reports. Kyoto, Japan's imperial capital for 1,000 years, is domestic to more than 1,000 temples. Amongst them are the huge, like Kinkaku-ji, and remarkable pavilion sheathed completely in gold leaf, and the meditative, like Ryoan-ji, with its stark Zen rock garden. And temples are most effective the start of it. There may be the way of life of tea, which you can respect at one of the city's many elegant tea houses. The artwork of the geisha, the once iconic performers of conventional song and dance, and also a rich food tradition, including keizeki, Eastern oat delicacies. 3. Naoshima. Naoshima is one in all Japan's great success memories. A rural island at the verge of turning into a ghost town, now a world elegance center for contemporary artwork. A lot of Japan's most lauded architects have contributed systems, which includes museums, a boutique lodge and even a bathhouse, all designed to decorate the island's natural beauty and complement its present settlements. The resulting combination of avant-garde and rural Japan is fascinating. It has also stimulated some Eastern to pursue a slower existence outdoor the huge towns, relocating to Naoshima to open cafes and motels. Planning tip. Try to devise your go-to-all through one of the 3 exhibitions of the Setachi Triennale pageant, which happens at some stage in the spring, summer and fall every 3 years, the most latest going on in 2022. Naoshima hosts numerous art, drama, music and dance events that make this festival so unique. 4. Mount Fuji. Great for perspectives and pilgrimages. Even from a distance, Mount Fuji will take your breath away. Near up, the flawlessly symmetrical cone of Japan's maximum peak is not anything short of first-rate. Sunrise from the summit? Natural magic. Fuji-san is among Japan's maximum revered and timeless sites. Hundreds of thousands of humans climb it every year, continuing a centuries-old lifestyle of pilgrimages up the sacred volcano. Individuals who'd alternatively search for photograph best perspectives from the much less daunting peaks close by can observe in the steps of Japan's most famous painters and poets. Planning tip. The great time to climb Mount Fuji is at some stage in its authentic season, from July 1st via mid-September, to avoid the rainy season and blizzard. Always take a look at for hurricane warnings earlier than hiking in Japan. 5. Hiroshima. Excellent for being reflective. Hiroshima these days is a forward-thinking town with appealing, leafy boulevards. It's no longer till you go to the Peace Memorial Museum that the real quantity of human tragedy wreaked with the aid of the atomic bomb becomes vividly clear. A go to here is a heartbreaking, vital history lesson. The park across the museum, a lot of which turned into design through Japan's terrific modernist architect Tange Kenzo, offers many possibilities for reflection. But the metropolis's spirit of willpower, in addition to its meals, will ensure that you'll have good memories to take with you while you go away. 6. Yakushima. Exceptional for wooded area bathing. Yakushima, a small island off the coast of southern Kyushu, is regularly described as magical and mesmerizing, otherworldly even. It is a place wherein phrases fail and clichés step in. Domestic to some of Japan's last primeval forests, you will locate the yakusugi, an historical cedar native to the island whose massive roots shape alien tentacles. Hiking trails under them cowl craggy terrain, often fuzzy with moss. The landscape here is thought to have inspired the iconic Studio Ghibli animated film Princess Mononoke. Detour. Whilst you're no longer hiking, prevent through the Yakusugi Museum to learn approximately the significance of Yakusugi, or Eastern cedar timber, to the islanders of Yakushima. An English audio manual is to be had. 7. Koya-san. Satisfactory for exploring temples. Driving the funicular up to the sacred Buddhist monastic complex of Okeoya-san feels, appropriately, like ascending to any other global. There are over 100 temples right here. The highlight of that is Oku no In, in which paths weave their manner amongst towering cryptomeria trees and time-worn stone stupas blanketed in moss and lichen. Other temples provide a special enjoy. The danger to spend the nighttime. Dine on traditional vegetarian Buddhist cuisine and awaken early for morning meditation with the resident clergyman. Making plans tip. Even though Jap temples and shrines do now not have installed dress codes, traffic are anticipated to stay tremendously quiet in these sacred spaces. 8. Okinawa and the Southern Islands. Exceptional for seashores. Okinawa and the Southwest Islands offer a very specific enjoy from the rest of Japan. This semi-tropical archipelago forms an arch between Kyushu and Taiwan. Till annexed by way of Japan within the 19th century, they formed their very own state, the Ryukyu Empire, and the cultural differences are apparent in the whole lot all the way down to the architecture and food. That is where you'll discover Japan's best beaches, like those at the Yaeyama Islands and the Kurama Islands, with sugar-white sand fringed with fingers and turquoise waters. Bask within the solar, or snorkel and scuba dive. 9. Osaka. Exceptional for avenue food and nightlife. Tokyo does not nab all of the superlatives when it comes to city stories. Osaka, Japan's third biggest city, is tops for road food. Don't miss its signature dish, takoyaki, grilled octopus dumplings. It also has the most dramatic of nightscapes, an astounding display of LED lighting, animated signage and flashing video screens along the canal-side strip Dotonbori. The city, Japan's oldest merchant center, has a pace, spirit and zest for lifestyles all of its personal. Its unofficial slogan is Kuita Ore, eat till you drop. Planning tip. In addition to nightly accommodation expenses, Osaka inns will typically price an accommodation tax that varies depending on the usual nightly charge. 10. Kamakochi. Nice for mountain hikes. One of the maximum beautiful natural vistas in Japan, Kamakochi is a highland river valley enveloped by means of the hovering peaks of the northern Japan Alps. Smooth day hikes are possible along the pristine Azusa-gawa through tranquil forests of willow, larch and elm. The birthplace of Japanese alpinism, Kamakochi is likewise the gateway for greater hard treks up some of the USA's tallest mountains, including Yari-ga Take, 3,180 meters. Private cars are banned from Kamakochi, which lessens the impact of the crowds.